In today's video, I'm going to show you the quickest and best way to repair a punctured tyre on your Ninebot Max. Yes, you might say that the Ninebot Max has those puncture resistant pneumatic tyres that have self-healing and they fix themselves up. That is true, however, they are not exempt from getting a puncture here and there. Hey there YouTube family, and welcome to another video. I'm the wannabe geek. I'm just an average guy with an above average interest in all things technology. I love making tech videos also for those who have an above average interest in all things tech. So today's video, like I said earlier, we are going to show you how to repair your Ninebot Max tyre. The first thing you need to do is actually identify that the tyre has a puncture in it. Tyre just may have a slow leak, the valve stem may not be inserted correctly. Over time, just riding it, it does tend to go down as per the tyres on your vehicles, motorbikes, cars, push bikes and what have you. It's the same with the Ninebot Max. It will have that susceptibility to actually decrease in tyre pressure over time. So just check that it is actually just a decrease in the pressure and that there is no hole in there, because there's no need to go waste your time and money in doing these steps if there is no hole. Also, like I did state right at the start of the video, these tyres are pneumatic tyres, which means they are puncture resistant. I think it's about up to a 6mm puncture they can take. There might be 0.6 mil, don't quote me on it. All the YouTube haters out there typing on your keyboards going, "Yeah, you got that wrong." I don't give a shit. Get over it. Anyway, I try to keep my tyres at around 40 PSI. That seems to be the best pressure for me. I get the best speed, I get the best duration, time, and the distance in my scooter riding when my tyres are at about 40 PSI. So step one, like I said, make sure you just check that there is actually a puncture. Step two, you want to actually check that there isn't any other damage. For instance, on my other Ninebot Max I've got, the valve has actually come loose from excessive pumping the tyres up and down because of not taking the time to do this step and repair it. So it is imperative that if you do have a slow leak due to a puncture, you do the steps that I'm about to show you, because otherwise the next step is you have to replace the valve completely. And step three, what you need to do is you need to get yourself some of this green slime. This green slime is a godsend. It is the miracle cure for minor punctures in tyres. This stuff works a treat. You need to make sure that you're getting the tubeless version. There is a couple of different variants of this green slime. Get the tubeless variant. Make sure that you keep the cap on tight, because this stuff makes a mess if it does leak or it does spill and get over everything. So step four is actually performing the repair. Before we start the repair, you're gonna need a few things to make sure that you can complete the repair, otherwise you're gonna keep the tyre flat. So the first thing you need is your green slime. The second thing you need is a bike pump. The third thing you need is the valve pumpy extension thingy jig that comes with the Ninebot Max. So this actually comes with the Ninebot Max. So these are the three core things that you're going to need to actually perform this repair. So let's get into the repair itself. Okie dokie, so now we've got the tyre in place, we've got the wheel up and away. So what you need to do is you need to remove the valve stem from the actual tyre. So we take off the cap, get your green slime. With the green slime, it comes with a valve stem remover. So inside there you'll see, just like right at the top, I'm not sure if you can I'll get out of the way. In the top, there's actually a valve stem remover. So what you need to do is you actually need to go into the tyre. Now this tyre's got a bit of air in it at the moment, so it's actually pumped up quite well, so they might release a fair bit of air as I do this. But as we put it in, and oh my gosh, there we go. So you can hear the air probably coming out. So we take the valve stem out completely. So you can see there the valve stem is out. Now with this, make sure you don't lose that, get dirt on it, because once you do damage that, you'll need to get the whole valve replaced altogether, which this is actually a brand new valve on this scooter. I've got another video coming which will explain to you what and why I had to get a whole brand new valve on my scooter. So I think I may have alluded to it a little earlier. But next thing we need to do is we need to get our slime. There's a tube that comes with it. It's so important that you have your tyre with the valve up the top. Now the reason for that is what you want to do is you want to make sure that when you're inserting the slime that it actually goes into the valve and then it will actually pour and just start to spread itself around inside the tyre itself. Okay, so putting, give the goo a bit of a shake so the tube goes over the valve, and then it goes like that. And then what we do is we squeeze, and you want to squeeze about 1/3 of your bottle into the tyre. Oh, shit. That's what you don't want. Part reason why you want to have that upside down. So now what we want to do is we want to reinsert the valve stem. Reinsert the valve stem. We want to put that back into the tyre. So just in the fitting like this. Slide it straight in. Screw it in until it's just turned tight. You don't want to overdo it. Otherwise you will break the valve stem. Now what we need to do is we need to grab our pump. So we're going to screw this on here, and what we're going to do is we're going to pump this to be 40 PSI. So I always put a little bit more than the 40 because as you take this cap off, as you take the tube off, it does release a little bit of air, obviously. Okay, so second thing we want to do is we actually want to make sure we can get that tyre spinning. Oh, sorry, I've got this sort of set up. So what we want to do is make sure we get the tyre spinning, and that will get the circulation of the green slime going around. First things first, let's cap this bad boy up because we've already made a mess all over the floor. Mrs. Wannabe Geek will not be happy with that at all. She'll be incredibly upset. It's all over her floor, it makes a mess, this stuff. So let's turn the scooter on. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just going to let that run for about 20 seconds. I'll come back in a second, and once we've let that run for 20 to 30 seconds, we'll make sure the scooter's right. We'll take it for a test ride. Once we've taken it for a test ride, what we'll see is to make sure that it is all working fine. So just spinning around, I'm going to clean this mess up, and I'll come back with step 5. Beautiful sunny day here in Queensland. Going to head out and go for a quick scoot and just test this tyre to see if it's okay. So let's have a look. Yep, got the green slime that we took. Now we're hooking. So we're doing 25k an hour. Not sure what that is in miles, but the back tyre seems to be going okay. Whoop, there we go. It's a bit, the road's a bit bumpy though. So the tyre, as you can see, it's a fair bit of pressure on there and it's still working okay. Okay, and step 5 is to do a follow-up check on the tyre. So do the test ride. We've just been for a test ride, as you would have seen in the footage just before, and then give it 24 hours and go back and check that. You want to make sure that the green slime has actually worked, that it's holding its place, that it's filling the gaps. If you find that the tyre is starting to go down already, you may actually have a bigger problem than just a small hole. So it could be the valve stem, or it could be a bigger hole in the tyre in itself. So there you have it, YouTube family. We have just successfully repaired a punctured tyre on our Ninebot Max. If you found that this video helped you in any way, it would be great if you could subscribe, like, and also share this video. That will help the YouTube gods do their thing and help others find this video that may also need to repair their Ninebot Max scooter tyre as well. So thank you so much. Love life, live the dream, and I'll see you in the next video.